Hello, welcome to my video where I aim to connect with my heart, to channel its wisdom, to deliver what it views as important for the present moment. And today I feel inspired to talk about action, to talk about the subcontext to action, to see action as more than a material output, but also a spiritual song that has different layers connecting to the past, to the present, and leading into the future. So it really is about seeing action more as a multi-dimensional, it's multifaceted, multi-dimensional, multi-layered, as these actions you may take are isolated in the moment, for example, but will have connections to the past and will then lead in different directions, different potential directions into the future. And you can even conceptualize this as karmic. You know, what actions are you taking today or thinking of taking? Are they actions that rhyme with an old song in the past, therein reproducing the same song, the same rhythm and melody into the future? Or are you swaying another way? Are you swaying in a different direction, a different song, for example? And I use the word song because it's like our heart is constantly beating. It's a rhythm, it's music, it's vibration. But like the heart in different emotional states will beat differently, so do your actions. So I ask you honestly to look at this question honestly yourself and ask yourself, are your actions, what song are they aligned to? I.e., what heartbeat are those actions aligned to? Or what emotions are those actions aligned to? And the rhythm of those isolated actions over time creates a song. So you are a conductor, creator, composer of your life in that way, because your heart will beat differently to different actions. Your heart is constantly producing music, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Or if you're scared, it's just ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Or if you're very calm, it's just boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. So you see there's range, there's pitches, there's melodies, there's rhythms, there's music. And so throughout your life, my life, everyone's lives, we're acting on this unconscious domain within our chest that is fluctuating in different states. And over time, these states will make themselves manifest in the material. And so I'll bring us back to the question of action. To see action on the surface and at the depth, you know, what beneath the material, and to assess what song you want to entertain. You know, do you want to entertain an inspired song, a song that is bold, that is brave, that is daring, that wants to take adventure, that wants to pursue unknown directions or curiosities? So fundamentally, it's about recognizing your actions as choices, as notes in your symphony, about seeing actions not only as a material expression, but a spiritual one. And to start to see your actions as something that begins within, and to start to notice in your actions in your daily life and to notice them from a different perspective as a more of an inquiry rather than a definition. Because it's easy to have an action, to see an action, and to define it. Because, our lives are busy, there's stresses, there's things that grab our attention. And so we just define our actions as we know what they are, we know where they're going, it's defined, it's known, it's all under control. But in this video, I put it to you to challenge those presuppositions, those definitions, and to really question what those actions really spiritually, metaphysically mean. Why did you take that action? Is that action rhyme with an action you were taking 10 years ago? Is that action going to mean that in 10 years' time, you're going to be taking the same, differently materially, but the same action rhythmically in 10 years' time? And if so, wow. Well, then you really would have stumbled upon something truly a nail within a haystack. Because to do that, to have the ability to do that, to see the metaphysical beyond the material, to understand the nuances and place the patterns of your actions together into a song, and to see that song honestly, and to feel that song, to dance that song, even if it's horrible, even if it's painful. That's where the hard work comes in. Then you're able to transform it, to use it, to produce something different, something that you deem more inspiring or daring, or however you want to go, whatever direction pulls at your heartstrings. So with that in mind, I would say to not only investigate with your mind when assessing your actions, but also to assess with your heart, to also be present in it, i.e. to feel it, to connect with it in a non-verbal thought way, intellectual way, to have that, balance it with, thought and intellectual ideas, but to also experience your actions in the past and in the present after the end of the day in a peaceful, meditative state. You don't have to meditate, but to almost just sit and maybe close your eyes and just to tap into how you feel, because how you feel will demonstrate to you aspects of your actions that the mind won't, because the mind will, it has biases and it wants things to be defined and closed off, and it likes this, and this is good and this is bad. And whereas in your feelings, you can tap into a knowledge beyond bias, an understanding or a wisdom that is unattainable through the intellect alone. So to use both those tools and to naturally let things unfold, to see things in their natural state. And then over a course of months or years, you can hopefully, if you are heartfelt in your inclination and aspiration in this area, see the development. And it will naturally be an adventure. It will always be an adventure, this process. It will always keep you occupied and energized and on your toes, but one well worthy of your attention. So good luck with that. It is challenging. There are a lot of uncomfortable moments, a lot of moments where you're in the unknown, but that's totally normal. So I would look at that as something that is necessary and valuable, to be in that discomfort, to be in that unknown state, and to use it as a light in your life. So on that note, until next time, bye.